Welcome back to the mat for another Pilates session, my beautiful friends. So today's equipment, you will need your light weights and also a light resistance band. Now I am using the Iron Edge medium. Sometimes I use the light as well, but it's up to you. It is going to go mainly around our feet today or around our ankles. So you won't need a super heavy one. I also prefer the fabric bands because they tend not to roll up and they last forever. So they are a very good investment if you do these classes regularly and you find your other bands a bit of a pain in the bum. Not like muscle sore pain in the bum, but you know, like pain in the bum, irritating. Alrighty, so let's start by popping that band up and around the knees, not where we would normally have it, but we just are after a bit of a light resistance there. Then we are going to grab our little light weights and we're going to warm up the body by doing one set of narrow squats and one set of wide squats. So let's step our feet really far apart. I want you to sink the bum back and down. Then I want you to step the feet together and then place most of the weight in one foot. Good. We're going to step the feet apart, nice and wide squat, and then one little narrow squat. Okay, so we're just working one leg a little bit more than the other when we're bringing the feet in for that narrow squat. Don't worry, I promise I will even it all out for you. We're just warming up one leg at a time. Kind of going to do a little bit of a one-sided workout, and then we'll work down the other side of the body as well. Nice work. All right, this time step those feet a little bit closer together. Place most of the weight into that one foot, and it's just your toe that is offering you a little bit of support. You're sending your bum back and down and getting that nice little burn through that one glute. Oh my, oh my, oh my, it feels good. We're gonna step the feet nice and wide in 3, 2, and 1. Let's step those feet wide. One wide squat here. Let's transfer to the other side. So this time we're working through that other leg that we haven't quite worked yet. So nice light resistance on the band, just warming up these beautiful glutes of yours. And the little light weights, just adding a little bit extra to your core. Nice work. Let's do 3 more reps before we keep those feet together. And we do the little narrow squat. On the other side, to really start working through this butt cheek here. Good work, one more. One wide, one nice and narrow. Let's do it. Good. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Send that butt back and down. Try not to rely on this foot very much at all. You want it all in this glute here. Really nice. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way up. Alrighty, so keeping in theme with that little one leg situation going on, you're going to place all the weight back into your original foot. Send your bum back and down. Can you keep your arms by your side just for now? I want you to extend this leg long. And all we're going to do is lift and lower, okay? So we've got some stabilizing going on in this leg here. We're also working the glute by lifting this leg up. We are going to challenge your balance by taking the arms up to shoulder height and then back down. Now this is an option if it doesn't quite feel right for you. No means you have to do it, okay? So you can go without weights, or maybe you prefer just to keep the weights in tucked to the side. Whatever works for you today, there's always an option. Can you sink down a little further? Extend that leg a little more, engage this quad, lift, lower. Good. That's it. We're gonna do 4 more. 4, 3. I'm gonna turn to the side to show you what we're gonna do next. 1. This time, I want you to take the leg out to the back and hold. Can you lift and lower that leg? Keeping both of your hips nice and square towards the front. We've got a really strong engagement through that quad and a gentle bend through your supporting knee. That way, we're asking this opposite glute here to really hold and stabilize. Nice. Now, if you like, you can take the arms up and out as you lift the arm up, or as you lift the leg up, and then you can return back to normal. Beautiful. We're going to do 4 more. Well done. 3. Good. 2. Let's hold up on the last one. 1 big lift, squeeze, hold. Stand all the way to the top. Can you feel that in your glute? I'm starting to get the sweats. Let's do that on the other side. So sinking that butt down, extend this leg long, engage through the quad, arms tucked into the side. All right, here we go. Lift and lower that leg. Now you're doing this with control. It's not like a big jolty movement. We've got that butt set back and we just lift, point that toe and have a beautiful control. Really nice. This leg, pointing the toes sometimes just really helps you engage through the quad. Okay, so sometimes that's why people might cue that. And it can also just help you lengthen the leg away from the body. The further the limbs are away from the body, the more your core works. Let's add in those arms. Nice and slow, we lift up and we lower down. Beautiful, beautiful control. Belly button up and in. We've got 3 more. That's the way. 2, final one. Big lift, come all the way back. Let's do the back, okay? So keep the hinge, belly button up and in. Send that foot back, engage your quad. Nice. For now, let's just go with the leg lift, making sure that both of those hip points are facing forward. And you've got that really nice bend in that front knee, stabilizing your glute on your standing leg. Alrighty. Now if you did on the other side and you want to add in those arms, we can do that here. Great work. We lift and lower, square the hips, don't lose the alignment. Nice. It's quite strong, isn't it? I'm really focusing hard with my core to try and keep my balance, pressing my big toe down into the mat. We're going to do 2 more, not swinging the arms up. We're in control. Let's go for 1 more big rep. Big lift, stand up nice and tall. Ooh. Let's just shuffle the band down around the ankles, and then we're going to come down into a side lying position. So just taking your little light weights with you, coming all the way down, and then just rolling into that really nice side lying position. Make sure you've got a little bit of room behind you because we are going to be working through some rainbows. Now, with your alignment, I do want you to take your elbow underneath your shoulder, stack your hips over the top of each other, and then lift that band up. I'm feeling the yellow band today. Lift that band up so you've already got a bit of a stretch. You should already start to feel your glute kicking in. All right, keeping the top half of your body really stable, I want you to tap that toe forward and then tap that foot back without letting your hip rock forward or back, okay? So this top hand can sometimes stay on your hip for a little bit of feedback, and you've got that engaged quad just like you did when we were doing our leg lift and lowers. Beautiful job. Now while we're here, if you've got your light weights in reach, I want you to grab one of those, just place that weight on top of your thigh for a little bit extra. Again, it's just an option. We don't have to do that. It'll just come in handy for when we want to do our leg lifts and our little pulses. Let's bring that leg back to neutral hold. Nice. Can you begin to lift the arm up? Still keep that band nice and tense. Okay, so we want that tension. Can you lift up? Find that lift in your side waist. Ooh, squeezing everything to maintain your balance and control here. It is a lot. Nice one. We are going to take that arm up and we're going to hold it up into the sky. 3, 2, 1, hold it up. Good. Can you turn your foot flexed at the toes towards the sky? Can you bring your knee in towards your chest? And then exhale, press away. Tension on the band. We're going to do 5 in total. So you've got 3 more. My butt cheek is on fire here. Wowee. Good work. 1 more big one. Don't rush the rep. Send it all the way back. Hold. Turn that foot back down. Slowly bring your weight down to the floor. Nice. We are going to come up into our high plank. My goodness, my butt cheek is on fire. All right, finding your nice high plank position, hands underneath your shoulders. Can you tap your foot out to the side, then bring it back together? Now, we are stabilizing on the leg that we just worked. Okay, so I want you to tap the opposite leg out, stretch your band, work against it as you step that foot back in. Really important that we do that, okay? Because we don't want to use momentum, and we just want to make sure that everything stays strong as possible. Good. Step the foot all the way out, hold. Nice. We're going to keep our stabilizing leg as the stabilizing leg. I want you to press through your hands, brace through your middle. If you need to drop a knee down, you can, because we're going to lift that leg up and then back down. Otherwise, stay where you are, lift, lower. That's the way. Ooh, we are powering on We've got 5 nice, strong, steady reps. 4, beautiful. 3, 2, 1. All right, that leg that you're lifting, step it in to a little 3-point kneel. Nice. Can you step your other leg in? This time, we're gonna step our supporting leg out. Okay, so now we're just swapping legs, feeling the difference and the tension in the belly in this 3-point kneel. You're doing so well. Good. Oh, the quad on the other side. It is saying hello. It is welcoming us to the party. Let's give 2 more reps. 1, so strong. 2, bring that knee in, drop the knees to the floor. Untuck the toes, come on up. Wowie, how are you feeling? Hopefully good. Let's grab these little light weights. Let's come up and do a nice little arm complex before we switch over to the other side. So coming into your high knee position, still got the band around the ankles, but it's just there for efficiency for the minute. I want you to tuck your tailbone under and start to squeeze your glutes just a little bit. Then we're going to take the arms out, palms facing up. We're going to go for a nice little raise out to the sides and a slow lower down. Gorgeous. Lifting up, lowering down. We got in. So we're slowly going to build through some progressions here. Now, if your light weights don't feel that light and you're struggling with this, you can either swap to some canned items from the pantry, or you can actually do this unweighted if you need, okay? We're going to be doing it in such a way and for such a length of time that you can use a little bit of a lighter weight, or maybe you just reduce your range. All right, let's hold it all the way up to the top. Hold it out. Nice, palms are facing up. We're going to bend the arms like a strong woman, and then we're going to open all the way out. Gorgeous. Brace your middle. Pull your rib cage down and really tighten your midline like you're wearing a corset. That corset though is your abdominal muscles. Beautiful. Open and close. That's it. Onto it. 2 more. 1, we're folding into that 90 degrees. Open all the way out. 2, hold here. We're going to bring the arms in. Nice. Open and close. As you open up, I want you to imagine not only are you opening your chest, you're pinching between your shoulder blades. Palms face inwards, and then they face towards our ears, okay? So it's just like a nice little semicircle. Beautiful. Got 1 more little effort to go. Can you bring the arms in front of your face? Hold. Elbows up nice and high. Squeeze your middle as we open all the way out and in. Now, I don't want you to lean back here. I want you to stay nice and tall. Now, if you feel like you're leaning back, the little thing that you can do is just hinge at the hips ever so slightly and then open and close. So good. Loving what I'm seeing. That's it. 3 more reps. 3, good work. 2, and 1. Slowly lower all the way down. Let's do legs on the other side. So scooch those little legs just off to the other side. I'm going to start with side lying. Extend those legs long and away from us. Find your little lift through your side waist. Elbow underneath the shoulder. We lift that leg all the way up. Good engagement through your quad. Let's start with the little rainbows. So this time, we're tapping that toe forward and then tapping it behind us. Now, if you did on the other side and you'd like that feedback, that little hand just to the top of the hip, just so that we know that we're not rolling forwards and back as we're taking the leg, because we want our midline to stabilize and we want the quad and the hip joint and the glute to do all of the work here to initiate the movement. All right, now that won't happen if we've got no engagement. We'll be rocking and rolling. Now what we want, because we want this to hit the muscle where it should. Now, if you like, you can grab that nice little lightweight. We're going to place it on the leg as you go forward and back, keeping the hip where it is, because we're going to take that leg into the center, back into neutral. Good. Can you lift up a little bit higher? Nice. Let's lift the arm and the leg at the same time. Lower back down, keeping a little bit of tension. Now this band is quite strong, so you'll notice my leg doesn't actually lift that much. And we've already done a fair bit of work on this side. So if you're feeling it more on this side than what you did before, kind of normal, just a little bit of fatigue. Good job. Ooh, goodness me. Can we take it to the top? Let's do it. Lift, 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 lift. Ouchies. Lift up a little higher. Turn that palm to face down. Slowly lower that weight all the way down to the ground. Beautiful. Oh, we got to do, every class I do this. Can you take that weight back to the top? We got to do this one. I knew there was something missing. Turning the toe towards the ceiling. Pull the knee towards the elbow, then send it back. Stretch your band. 5 reps, okay? This is our second. Let's go for number 3. Oh, it's taking all of my balance to stay here. Good job. Can you stretch your band a little bit more? 2. Oh my word. And 1. There we go. Rotate down. Give your leg a little bit of relief. Oh. Alrighty. Let's find our nice little elevated position. Constantly having to readjust this mat. Alright. We come all the way up. Now, top leg becomes a stabilizing leg. So that's going to stay put. We're going to do some little toe taps on our other leg. So just make sure you've got some room. Squeeze your butt, shoulders over your wrists, and we tap that toe out to the side and then back to the center. Keeping your eyes down to the ground if you can so that we're not craning through the neck. We tap in and out. Ooh, that is strong work. Team, we are super strong for doing some of these moves. They are intense. Can you step that foot all the way out and hold? Great. Stabilizing leg, still gonna do its job. We've got our vertical leg lift. So can you lift and lower down? Keep those hips in alignment. Now if you need, drop that leg down and do your leg lift from here, okay? You don't need to push to the next level if it doesn't feel quite right or you feel like you don't have the right alignment or form. It's okay to regress, build the strength, and then come all the way up. These classes are very, very strong. Gorgeous work. 2 and 1. The leg that we were moving, we're going to step that in. It's that little 3-point kneel. Perfect. Let's bring the other leg to meet it and then we step it back out. Gorgeous work. Well done. Hover those knees just 1 inch off the floor if you can, but in line with the shoulders. 2, 1 more. Slowly come in, drop those knees down. Ready for the second set of arms? I reckon. All right, let's just take our feet out of that band for the moment because we are going to do a little bit of an add-on with the arms after we do our second set. So grab those nice weights, turn the palms facing out. Beautiful. Let's go lifting and lowering. And this should feel great because our legs have just done a fair bit of work. So it's nice to switch to the top half of the body. Now, I don't know about you, but Lordy, am I feeling hot and sweaty. Now, I say this to a lot of my clients. How much you sweat is not an indicator of how effective the workout is. It is your body's internal cooling system, okay? So when you're sweaty, it can be due to climate, it can be to hormonal things. It's not that that workout is particularly more beneficial than, say, a strength workout. Let's hold it all the way up, okay? So I live in a really hot place. I live in the sunny coast, and right now, I think it's about 30 degrees. I do have the cooling on while I'm doing this workout, but still, it's hot. So a lot of people don't know that, and they find, say, they feel like they work a lot harder in, say, like a heated room, and they would a little bit, but in terms of muscle building, how much you sweat isn't relevant. Good. Let's hold those arms all the way in. Let's do our little open close. That's the way. Knuckles to the sky. It's like we're doing a little open close. I think this is called open and close the book. From memory, we often do this on a reformer. 2, we've got our final set of biceps. Let's bring it all the way in. Brace everything from the middle, open and close. Now I can feel myself leaning back, so what I'm going to do is just find that tiny little hinge here. Keep those elbows up at shoulder height, brace the middle. Okay, we don't want to see any of this. Okay, no loading into that lower back. Let's do 3 more reps. Good job. 2 and 1. Wowie. Perfect. All right, let's come down onto our mat. And we're going to grab that nice little light band and we're going to place it around the arches of our feet, okay? This will make sense in a second. All right, so Let's slowly C-curve all the way down, laying all the way down onto your back. Perfect. We're just going to begin with a nice little top half crunch. So I want you to take those feet just outside of hip width. There's a little bit of a stretch on the band and glue them into the mat. Then a tiny little tilt of the hips towards the ribs. Bring your ribs down towards your hips, like that. And then from there, initiate the movement through the top half of the belly without doming through this bottom section. All I want you to do is reach up for the outsides of your knees, then lower all the way back down. Let the head hit the floor. Big reach up, maybe for the backs or the outsides of your knees. All right? So it's just from here to here. It's a pretty small little move. Good one. Big reach up, and we lower down. As you reach up, you're really engaging the lower abdominals to pull downwards. And that's important. We don't want any doming or coning through that lower belly if we can avoid it. I want you to reach all the way up, hold. Nice. Can you give me 10 little pulses? 10, 9, nice. This is it. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Good. Can you extend your leg into your tabletop position and then tap your toe back down? All right, lift and lower. Start to feel through your core. It's stabilizing as you're moving that lower part of the belly. If you need to, interlace the hands behind your head just to give you a little bit of extra support so you don't strain through the neck. Good one. 2, gonna tap that toe down. 1, let's go other side. Lift. Really think about pulling that shin back into that vertical position, and the knee is just slightly away from the hip. Now I'm feeling this right through my core as I take the band away from each other so that my foot doesn't slingshot. 2, awesome. Hold up. 1, bring your other foot to meet it. Good, you got tension on that band. Flex your toes. Beautiful. Can you extend one leg and pull that knee into chest? This is my favorite move at the moment. Swap them over. Beautiful. Really pull this knee right in, okay, without using your arms. That's it. Swap it over. That push-pull gives a very strong work right through your core. Well done. In, out. Good. Can you hold one leg all the way out? Good work. Lift that leg, lower it back down. Pull this knee in if you can without using your arm. You keep that leg straight. Fight for the position. 3, awesome. 2, and 1. Swap over other side. Beautiful. Lower down and lift. That's it. 4, 3, 2, oh my abs. Wowie. 1. Slow the whole way down. Ow, ow, ow. My goodness, that was a lot, wasn't it? All right, friends. Let's place that band down around the ankles. We're going to try and come all the way up to standing with leaving the band on. It's actually easier than we think. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to come all the way up onto the tippy toes. I've been loving heels elevated squats at the moment because I really like working into the quads. We're going to do something similar, but what I want you to do is come down into your heels elevated squat position. Good, keeping that chest lifted. Can you drop your heels down and lift? So tiny little calf raises here. They're going to work not only into the calves, but also into the quads. Now, if you can get a little lower, I do encourage you to do this. It's good for your ankle mobility. Nice. Can you rise all the way up onto your tippy toe? Hold. Right, I want you to tip forward a little bit more. Step your foot back, then step it back in. The balance and coordination here is a lot. All right, really strong through that middle. The core is going to stop you from wriggling and wobbling around. All right, I want you to step your foot back, hold. Good, lift and lower your front heel. Now you should have most of your weight in there, so that poor front leg, it's taken a lot of power. 4 more, well done. 3, 2, excellent. 1, step the feet back together. Don't fall out of this. All right, we're gonna do our tap backs on the other side. Have you got your tailbone tucked under? I had to do a quick adjustment there. Let's step it back and forward. Remember, we want to keep tension on the band the whole time. And because we're controlling the band, we're controlling the movement, that's where that stability comes from in the quad, the glute, and the core, all right? We're in control. You got to pull those shoulders down the back. Keep a lot of weight in your front foot. We're about to step it back and hold. Nice one. Can you lift up onto the ball of that foot? Drop the heel down. Lift and lower. Absolutely nailing it. Feel the tension. We got 4. Well done. 3. We're about to finish off. Nice and strong. 2. 1 more. Step your feet together. Hold. Lift your chest. Nice. Squeeze to the top. When we squeeze the top, we don't need to thrust the hips forward. We just need to find engagement through the quads. All right, keep your chest lifted. Squatting down like you're sitting in a chair. These are these vertical squats. Then we come all the way up. Hello, glutes, quads. I even touched my quads when I said that. That's the way. Radio. 3 more reps. That's it. We're gonna hold down on the last one. 2. Can you keep those heels lifted here? 1, keep it lifted. Let's pulse. We got this. Lower. Yeah, you can. 5, 4, 3, let's hold. 2, 1. Heels to floor. 1, forward fold. Wiggle it out. Oh my goodness. Just a little rock back and forward. Length through the backs of your legs. Really find that nice stretch. That is delightful. Happy, happy days. Alrighty, stepping out of your band, my friends. Coming all the way out. Just to a standing figure 4. Alright, so placing all the weight into one foot. We're going to take opposite ankle to knee. Snap, crackle, pop. Here we go. Sinking back into it. Feel that juicy stretch. That is nice. Good. Take a big cleansing inhale. Let something go on the out. Exhale and sink down. Beautiful. Coming all the way up. Transfer across to the other side. Let's do it. Sink it down. So good. That's it. Big breath in. Big exhale out. Well done. Well done, my friends. Another beautiful session on the mat. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to make more flows just like this if this is something that you want to see more of. All right, I look forward to seeing you on the mat again very soon.